Hello. Today we will be creating a pivot chart to create a line graph to trend data. Here we have data collected from an elementary school's air handling unit, and we're just going to trend the data just to see how the system's functioning, to see if everything's working fine or if we can find some energy saving measures. So what you want to do is just select the data here, and then you want to go to Insert and create pivot chart. I'm not going to create a new pivot chart because I have one pre-made, but you would want to select a new worksheet and hit OK. But I want to hit cancel because, like I said, I have to create it. So you're going to get a blank template that looks like this on your left, and you're going to want to enter this information over here on the right. So you want to enter the relevant data that suits your needs. So we want time on the row labels for our x-axis, and for our values we want for our y-axis. So you just click those, drag them in there, however you like to graph the data. And we have a report filter option here, and I put supply fan history in there because we only want to trim data when the supply fan is running. So if the supply fan is not running, we're obviously not using energy. So put that data in there, and then this chart will self-populate. And up here we have our filter. On B1, you can just click on or off when you want to turn the data. If you want to trend off, you can, but I would for energy saving measures, we want to see when the fan is on. So, and then with the data selected here, just highlight it all. Go to Insert, click Line, and then just click the normal line graph. And then you'll have something like this pop up. But I have this pre-made, so we're going to go over here, and this is what we have here. So, we have this line graph, and you want to create access for this, that way you know what you're looking at. Because we have more than one variable here. We have temperature, we have time, and we have percentage that the control valve is open and outside air diaper. So the way you edit this graph on the pivot table is go to layout and access titles. We have primary and secondary access. So we need to create a secondary access. First thing you do is you can make this left side the temperature. So what you would do is go to that access, go to primary, vertical, and click rotated title. And once you click that, you can type in temperature, and then go to primary access, horizontal, and below access, and you can create time down here. And then now we need to create a secondary access. What you do is you click the lines that you think should be secondary access that are not temperature related, such as outside air damper and the dual control valve. Go to Format Data Series and click Secondary Access, and then hit Close. And then this will self-populate over here with numbers, and you can go to secondary vertical access and do the exact same thing as you did for primary by typing percentage. And I obviously go to chart title here and go above chart just as you would for a normal graph. So now we have everything labeled and it's easy to read. We can see what time the supply fan is being ran, which is down here at the bottom of the axis once again. So we know the fan kicks on around 9 a.m. and it turns off around 7:30. I'm sorry, not 7:30, 5:30 in the evening, which is good because it's a school and that's when everybody starts leaving to go home. And this blue line here, we know that the system's ventilating when it should be. It's about 12% open, which is minimum standards. And it kicks off as occupancy starts to decrease, which is great. In this purple line here, we have the control valve, which it seems to be modulating down as temperature tends to go up. And that's a pretty steady temperature line. It's not fluctuating too much, so that's the temperature sensor's running is operating correctly, and the discharge temperature is staying really high when it should be heating the building. And then the system tends to kick back on around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and the temperature drops around probably 5 o'clock in the morning, kicks on to keep that temperature up for its occupants again. And you can see the outside air damper doesn't kick on probably until around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. That's when kids have to enter the building. So this is a great example on how a building is, how a school should function. And the good thing about trend data is you can trend tons of data. You can trend up to months at a time, weeks at a time. It doesn't matter on how you want to trend your data, and you just look for logical errors in the system when the supply fan shouldn't be running. If the cooling valves are running during late nights, such as like 12 at midnight on a weekend. You just look for logical errors. So that's how you trend data. And thank you for your time.